Cutting open a haggis is always a special moment. This Scottish dish of offal minced with oatmeal and spices and cooked in an animal's stomach is just as famous as Scotland's rugged countryside with its mountain peaks and lakes.
The thing I love most about haggis actually is its versatility. It's an unbelievably flexible food, first and foremost, but actually there is no right or wrong way to do it.
Lee Rooney originally hails from Ireland. He moved to Scotland in the 1990s and has been selling haggis through an online shop for 10 years now. In 2019, he started a haggis cooking school on a sheep farm outside Glasgow.
Welcome to the Haggis Experience. My name is Lee. I'm going to take you through the whole story and the myths and the tasting of haggis.
Traditionally, haggis is made with sheep's offal. It tends to spoil quickly, so it has to be pre-cooked as soon as it's removed from the carcass. Heart, liver and lungs are mixed with onions.
They have different texture. Liver is quite gamey. Heart is very steak-like.
These basic ingredients are put through a meat grinder. Then come the dry ingredients: oatmeal, suet, salt and pepper, and mace.
Mace, it used to be the cheapest spice because it was the poor man's spice. It was an offcut. It was an outer husk of nutmeg. And we also add our own secret ingredient, which is garam masala. Like every haggis maker in the country, they put their own twist on it, and that's ours. It's not curried. It is just to give some body to it.
To make sure the mixture doesn't get too dry, it's blended well and cooked in the broth from the innards. That helps to develop the typical spicy flavour. This mix is then stuffed into the cleaned stomach.
It simply is a bag. It's a natural, clean bag that you stuff it into and you tie it off and then you cook it in it.
The stomach serves only as a cooking bag and is not meant to be eaten. This method can be traced back to ancient times. In Scotland, it used to be made with deer innards. Today, beef and sheep are the norm.
What happened in the hunts of old was that they would actually kill a beast as a group, then they would butcher it on the spot. Butchering on the spot is essential for a couple of things. One is actually the beasts are really heavy and hard to carry, so you actually need to actually share the load. But the second thing is that you remove the offal from the beast to stop the offal or the contents of the stomach tainting the prime cuts of the meat.
It was Scotland's national poet, Robert Burns, who propagated the cult of haggis as part of the simple life in the 19th century. His Ode to a Haggis is often recited at the annual Burns Night in January. The haggis has even become the stuff of legends.
You can't come to Scotland and not come across a story about haggis, whether it's a myth or a fact. People will try to convince you of all sorts of things. You go to some of the galleries in Scotland. That's a picture that we got from a Kelvin Grove Gallery, which is one of the main galleries in Scotland. That's a Haggis Scoticus. What is true is that the haggis you eat today is not from the little beasties in the hills.
And those who won't eat any kind of meat can always prepare a vegetarian or even vegan version of haggis. Haggis is ready to serve in about an hour and a half. Traditionally, it's eaten together with potato and turnip mash.
As they say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Here is our haggis. Really, really nice combination. Nice smell coming off it as well.
Served traditionally, or as a topping on pizza, nachos or scallops, haggis will taste the most authentic in its homeland, in beautiful Scotland.